Alright, good evening everybody. Well, as you can see, it's sun setting. It's about 5 o'clock here in Brush Pond, Alabama. But today's the 10th and it's Friday. Sorry I haven't been posting some good videos here lately. It's just been short little cold starts here and there. And just a couple of ride-alongs videos. I'm sorry I hadn't done a talking video in a while. That's because I've been busy. I've been staying pretty busy. We just closed up our store last Saturday, and we're just now getting settled down to where I can actually do something besides farming. Well, not farming, but working on the farm. Well, yeah, I guess I could say that. But anyways, I got onto my Massy. I got started tearing this stinking front end apart. Get a light. As you can see, that's the air filter. Then here's the that's the part that comes off the steering wheel. That's where the shaft, if y'all can see, try and get the camera straight. That's where the shaft goes down. And then as you can see, the drawbar, or the steering rods is disconnected. That's because that shaft over there connects to them. And here's the wires for the temperature gauge. We're putting a new temp gauge and new fuel gauge. Got a new sending unit and gauge coming. So I put a new battery in it. But got a new air filter. Gotta get one of them ordered or go get one. Got the steering apart. Gotta get a new filter for them. It's probably the original, as you can see down there in the bucket. Got that. I got a part. Got to put it back together. Get the parts, put it back together. We've got new cylinder, new steering cylinder. Coming. It's coming. Here's you see, Dad took it apart. But the reason we are gonna get a new one instead of rebuilding it is the new one's $185. Well, you could probably get this one rebuilt for $200, but Dad, he tried his best, but you can't get into the controller valve. You cannot get into it. There is no way that he could get into it unless you could get into it from here, and he's not that good at it, so we're not going to worry with it. It's cheaper to buy a new one, and you get a new one. So that's what's happening with that. And then here is this shaft. If I can't hold on fast like that, but here's the shaft. Comes out, and this is where you tie a rod. Gotta go to the steering, excuse me there. This is the tie rods, the two shafts. Flashlight. This is where the This is where the wire points are. Those two wire points. That's where the bushings are. That's wore out. The reason we got to do this. This could have been a problem. See, it's tight right now, but you pick it up to where it was wearing, and it's got slop in it. So we're going to try and washer it up to where it brings the shaft up to mount onto this, because the new shaft is $343. And as you know, a 14-year-old don't have $343 to throw into a tractor altogether for just one part. So we're going to try and make that work. It's just whatever we can do, but I think we can make it work. Just shim it up real good. We gotta have, where'd the shim go? Gotta have some more of these, get back in the light, shims. Gotta have some more of them to wash it up. So that's it. This is a canister for the power steering pump. Oh, don't forget my light. Gotta have my light. But, yeah, that's what's going on with this Massy. Next thing on our list is the clutch. We're gonna finish putting this back together, then the clutch, and then this rear seal back over here. That rear seal over there is making that left brake or right brake not work, because it's coating it in oil. So we're gonna pull that whole axle and housing and everything off. Luckily, we got a heavy-duty floor jack, so but we're gonna tear all that apart. So and as you see, I got the new seat put on. I'm gonna repaint the fenders. I'm gonna take some sanding wheels on a little handheld disc grinder. And I'm gonna grind all this down. I gotta get new lights, which is gonna be later because I don't have the money right now. And I'm gonna try and put different flashers on it. I don't really like those flashers. Take that light off because that thing rattles and about drives you nuts. And then the lift to figure out what's going on with it. As you know, I took it all apart and I showed you a video on it. And it don't work exactly right. It still works, but it don't work exactly right. It won't pick up no weight. So we're gonna have to figure that out. As you can see, I got the third arm holding them up right now. And then, as you can see from pulling that trailer, I've still got the ball on there. Anything else I need to go over? If y'all have any questions on this tractor that you would like to know, please let me know down in the comments. I can sort of answer them. And yes, don't get mad about my radiator. I gotta clean it. But I gotta clean all this crap out of here. And putting you in that. Putting you in the bushings. Dad got the bushings knocked out the other evening when I was bush hogging. I'm probably, once we get this fixed, while I still got the sheet metal, I'm going to put new lines on it. It runs to the pump. And then, let's see, what else was I going to say? Can't remember. But, injector pump is fixed. It is fixed. It does not leak a drop anymore. You take 2 bolts off the top. Whole top comes off. You put 4 O-rings in it. You know, $1 worth of O-rings fixed that. Probably. And Dad, on the 3040 sitting back over there, same thing was going on with the same exact injector pump. And it was $400 to get it rebuilt. And all it was in 4 O-rings. And he could have done it himself for 10, 15 minutes worth of work. So he was really mad about that, because that is the same injector that goes on that 3040. So he was really ticked off about that. But I'm going to change oil in it. As I've said, I've got the stuff to change it. All I got to do, I got a couple of filters, a couple of gallons of oil. I'm going to put some Lucas oil in it. As you know, well, y'all may not know, but me and my dad's a real believer in that stuff. That stuff works. And if you don't use it, I'd advise you to go try it, because Dad had a forklift before we have this one. It was an old tow motor, and that sucker smoked like a freight train. It was a mosquito killer. So he tried some of that Lucas back when I first came out with it. The Lucas oil stop leak, or not stop leak, just put plain Lucas oil in there, and it stopped it. It didn't slow it down, it stopped it. So we're a real believer in that stuff. That stuff works great. So go try some of that if you hadn't. It's worked really great. The other thing I need to update on this, that's as far as I know everything that I have got done on it right now, and I've been working on it, and I am filthy as everything. But anything else? Trying to think. Sorry guys, it's in the end of the day. I'm really tired. Ready to go to the house, but I figured I'd better get down here and make a video, because I'm sure y'all guys are getting tired of waiting. I got 2 lovely bearings I've got to change. That pulley, as you can see, there are threads on, so that's going to be lovely to pull off. Got bearings to change there. And as you see, we got the head off. Got this bearing. There's 2 bearings there and 2 bearings here. Got to replace both of them. This one, the bolts actually come out of it, and the bearing was just sitting there. And we didn't know it. Now we do, because we took the head off and got to looking at it, and the bolts had come out. So the bearing, we're just going to replace it and be done with it. We're going to put new raz bars on it. We're going to take it up to, we may go up there, or we may send them up there. I have no idea. That's up to my dad, but it's up in Indiana, I think. No, not Indiana. Illinois. That's it, Illinois. And you can trade yours in on some other ones that they take them and they cut every other one out. So every other one, they cut them out. Then when the ones they build back up, they harden them. And we've got a guy that helped us buy this combine. He had put a set on his. He run for 6 years and couldn't tell they wore any. So we're going to try them and see. My dad has been looking on the internet from people that's had them, and they said it was like a different machine. It's worked great. So that's another thing we got to do. Got plenty of stuff to do. Got plenty of dozer work to do. Got plenty of mechanic work to do. The way we've been working out, I've been doing schoolwork in the morning. And then we'll go get on dozer and work for a while. Like today, we went and worked till 4 o'clock. And it is 5:12 now, and I'm just now getting ready to go up the house. We've been down here working on this, deciding what we're going to do. And so, I don't know if y'all can see, but over there is where he's been clearing everything. We've been working with that for a while. So, anyways, this is probably long enough of a video. Just trying to give you an update on everything, because I know I haven't made a good long talk video in a while, because I've been busy, but y'all know how that is. Anyways, thanks for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and share if you would. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Please. I done said all that. I always want to say that twice. Sorry, guys. Well, thanks for watching, guys. I get so choked up with my words.